What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Jamirio, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, have we got some news that's happened in the past 24 hours with Starfield. Everything ranging from gamescom to a potential 40-minute leak with in-game footage from a user that got the Constellation game early. So, as always, I'm not going to bug you with an intro, and let's get right into it. So, kicking things into gear, we got ourselves a live-action trailer for Starfield, which starts off with an astronaut in, of course, the red and white suit for Constellation, seeing a little girl from the side of his spaceship and giving her a little patch of Constellation. As they start to blast off in their spaceship, we get a crazy CGI animation going into space and meeting the spaceship up in space. A little while later, they enter the rings around a planet, and they are being pursued by an enemy ship shooting at them, so they decide to make a crazy maneuver around a asteroid and absolutely blow that enemy ship to bits, securing their safety. We then come to a desert planet where an astronaut is walking along the sand, and there is a weird gravitational disturbance signaling that there's an artifact nearby. We then get ourselves a nice little transition into where the astronaut and the robot are now in a cave, and they end up stumbling upon some sort of artifact. Now, as the astronaut gets closer, his sensors start to beep, and as he touches the artifact, he gets sent through some sort of portal. Then we cut back to where the ship is landing and the little girl is back by the ship's side. And once the astronaut gets over to the little girl, it's shown that she actually joined Constellation before panning up with the Starfield logo into the sky. Going ahead over to Gamescom, we actually started off with a live piano performance by Anonzer featuring different video and images of Starfield in the background while he played. After the piano performance, Todd Howard actually came out for the first time at Gamescom and stated that since Starfield is the newest franchise in the past 25 years for their studio, he thought it would be the right time to finally show up and make an appearance at Gamescom. After he went ahead and introduced himself, he was actually asked why he even wanted to create Starfield in the first place, and his answer was a little bit different. He basically said how he and his studio have always loved the free roam and the free exploration of their games and decided to take it across the galaxy and let the user do what they want, similarly to the Fallout and Elder Scrolls series. He then talks about how they actually built a 300-person theater at Gamescom to show off the start of Starfield, where you actually play as a miner that comes across an artifact that somehow in some way puts you in tune with space-time for a second before traveling over to the character creator, where you can create your own character and start your game from there. Finally, he talks about how you'll be thrown into the game after you create your character, and you'll basically join Constellation, which is a mix of NASA and Indiana Jones in space with artifacts. So I guess that'll be a little bit different. And now for the 40-minute leak with space combat, character creation, and gameplay. I actually saw this at wccftech.com. I didn't really see any actual footage, but apparently it came out really well, and it's definitely going to be at our expectations, if not more. And finally, finishing it off with a little bit of a different story, we got PS5 players going to GameStop apparently and trading their PS5s in for the new Xbox just so they can play Starfield. So, I got no say, like, you do you, man, but hey, I'm sticking with my Xbox. I got the Xbox, and I'm sticking with the Xbox, but it's just a little bit different of a story, this is supposedly, so, I'm not too sure on it. And yeah, that's basically everything that you really need to know with what happened in the past 24 hours for Starfield. I tried to condense this a little bit, getting under 5 minutes instead of the 10-minute long videos that you'll see covering Starfield. I try to keep my content a little bit shorter so you guys can get right into it and there's no, fluff in the video. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. If you've made it this far and you like this content, consider giving it a like. And if you want to support me in the channel, go ahead and click subscribe, become part of the Jamirio family, do your thing. But I will catch you guys in the next one, and do be sure I will be playing this as soon as it drops. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.